Play Bigger: How Pirates, Dreamers, and Innovators Create and Dominate Markets by Ramadan, Christopher Lochhead, Kevin Maney, and Dave Peterson, is a business strategy book that challenges the conventional wisdom of marketing and entrepreneurship. The authors argue that in order to succeed in today's competitive landscape, companies must think beyond themselves and create category-dominating businesses. They present a framework called the Category Design Matrix to help entrepreneurs and executives achieve this goal. The book begins by debunking the myth of the unicorn company, a startup that achieves massive success with a single innovative product. The authors contend that this approach is outdated and ineffective in today's market, where consumers have high expectations and short attention spans. Instead, they propose that companies should focus on creating entire categories where they can dominate. To illustrate their point, the authors present several case studies of category-dominating companies, including Apple, Starbucks, and Nike. These companies did not simply improve upon existing products or services. They created entirely new categories that redefined consumer expectations. For example, Apple did not invent the personal computer. They created the digital hub category with the iMac, which revolutionized how people interacted with technology. The authors then introduced their Category Design Matrix, a tool for identifying opportunities and creating category-dominating businesses. The matrix consists of two axes: sexy versus must-have and blue ocean versus red ocean. The intersection of these axes yields 4 quadrants: shoot for the stars, eat the whale, zoom in, and fill in. Each quadrant represents a different approach to category design, with specific strategies and tactics for success. The shoot for the stars quadrant is for companies that aim to create a new category with a sexy product or service that consumers cannot live without. This quadrant requires a deep understanding of consumer needs and the ability to develop groundbreaking innovations. Examples include the iPod, the iPhone, and Tesla's electric cars. The whale quadrant is for companies that focus on dominating an existing category by offering a superior product or service. This approach requires a deep understanding of the competition and the ability to execute flawlessly. Examples include Southwest Airlines, Dell Computers, and Walmart. The zoom-in quadrant is for companies that identify a niche within an existing category and focus on serving that specific need better than anyone else. This approach requires a laser-like focus on the target market and the ability to deliver exceptional value. Examples include Dollar Shave Club, Casper Mattresses, and Blue Apron Meal Kits. Finally, the fill-in quadrant is for companies that create a new category by filling a gap in the market that existing categories have overlooked. This approach requires a keen eye for unmet consumer needs and the ability to develop solutions that address those needs. Examples include Airbnb, Uber, and Venmo. Throughout the book, the authors provide practical advice on how to implement the strategies outlined in the Category Design Matrix. They emphasize the importance of having a clear vision, building a strong team, and being willing to adapt and evolve over time. They also discuss the role of storytelling in category design, arguing that companies must craft compelling narratives that resonate with their target audience. In addition to the case studies and framework, Play Bigger also includes a section on the 7 dirty words of category design, which are phrases and mindsets that can derail a company's efforts to create a category-dominating business. These include "me too, we can't afford it," "that's not our core competency," and others. The authors provide guidance on how to avoid these pitfalls and stay focused on creating a truly category-defining business. The book concludes with a call to action for entrepreneurs and executives to embrace the principles of category design and reject the outdated notions of product development and marketing. By thinking big and creating entire categories rather than simply improving upon existing ones, companies can achieve sustainable growth and dominate their markets for years to come.